Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Johnny, and the gang they know me as Rendy, Young Rendissimo, and Rendy Defendi Finessa. Go by many names, man. But I like to welcome y'all to my first guide. Quick background about me: Gladiator level player, Keystone Master. I play the game. You know what I mean? I play the game. I get the content there. This is my first time playing Classic since I guess when I was younger, when it originally came out. My friends and everybody in my guild telling me, make guys and stuff, and I never really, got into it. But here we are. Now we are. So today I'm gonna be showing y'all what I came up with playing Warrior and SOD, and I'll tell you about some of my progress and how I be hitting over 100 DPS in our rate. All right. So first things first, man. Just a little quick little what's it called? If you're trying to hit like over the 100 cap of DPS, you are gonna have to have some specific things. You are definitely gonna need a hunter with lion aspect of the lion in the group. You're gonna need a feral with wind fury, and I like to have a rat with might. And then also, this is negotiable, but I feel like it helps with the way the build works. We got a prop warrior, and that way I don't gotta waste no rage on Sunders. He can get all the Sunders up, so all my rage is my own, and that helps me go into this build, which is about maintaining rage. So let me explain the build to y'all. So we are running Rage and Blow with Consumed by Rage and Quick Strike. If you don't like Quick Strike, you can run Endless Rage. I'll explain why I like Quick Strike though. First things first, stats. You know what I'm saying? You always want strength. I like to go for agility too. I feel like agility is really good with the talents that I'm running because I'm running like a deep wounds type mix. If you don't really want to play around deep wounds, you could go for like, let me pull up the talents real quick. So if you don't want to play with like deep wounds or something like this, you could just kind of go ahead into Unbridled Wrath and to improve shout for like bigger damage, just flat like numbers, or like if maybe improve cleave. Like I don't think this is bad at all. This is kind of just preference. I think this is kind of needed for this build. Improve heroic strike unless you don't run quick strike. I think it's fine either way because you can still dump a heroic strike. And then of course you need cruelty, and you can get 5. I got 3 because I went overpower. With the agility that I run, I feel like this almost makes my overpower it feel like 100% crit. Like every time I hit overpower, it crit. And so that procs deep wounds. You know what I'm saying? So it's just big damage for real. So the way the build works is kind of about maintaining high amounts of rage. Because all the other builds I tried, I felt like we either had rage problems or I just didn't really have anything impactful to hit. It didn't feel like I had any buttons to press because we only capped at 25 right now. With this one, it's a lot more. It's a lot more rage management involved. Because if you stay in this little pocket, like give or take 70 to like 85 rage, you looking good. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to keep the buff up 100% of the time. It'll take a little bit of practice if you're new to it. I mean, even I miss it sometimes. Sometimes I maybe get a little spam happy, or sometimes I may throw in a Ren too many times. You know what I mean? Stuff happens, but if you really sit down and practice that management, you can stay with that buff 100% of the time. Now when I was doing over the 100 DPS, I was actually not using consumables. This was just all off the buffs from my group and the gear that I got. So let me go into kind of how it works. The way it works is Rage and Blow works very well with Consumed by Rage and Quick Strike, right? So Rage and Blow can only be used when you're enraged, and the ways to get enraged is by Consumed by Rage and by Blood Rage. So you start the fight off with Blood Rage into Rage and Blow. You usually get 2 Rage and Blows into your Blood Rage window. If you're getting like good overpower procs and good Wind Fury procs, you're probably building Rage fast, and maybe you could throw a quick Rend in there just for that bleed damage to add up. If not, Rend is secondary prio in this, in my opinion. So then once you hit that 80 rage to proc your Consumed by Rage, you get another Rage and Blow. So then you go Rage and Blow, and then you Quick Strike, right? The good thing about Quick Strike that I like over Heroic Strike, I have to do a little more testing, but from what I've come across so far, it seemed like when you Quick Strike, it don't stop your rage generation. Like you kind of still generate rage through the Quick Strike. So it feels like not as big of a dump, even though it costs more rage than Heroic Strike. With Heroic Strike, it just deletes your rage kind of. So once you get to that 80 rage, boom, you hit the Raging Blow into quick strikes. Then you could throw a Rend in there and just kind of stay around that 70, 85. And then if you got your Raging Blow back up, you Raging Blow. Overpower, you overpower. So pretty much it's kind of prio. You know, if Raging Blow is up, you want to Raging Blow unless you're Rage Cap. If you're Rage Cap, you want a Quick Strike or Rend. You want to bring it down a little bit. And then overpowers. Overpowers are crazy with these talents that I'm running right here. Now, of course, with stats, you definitely want hit. If you can get hit, because hit is hard to come by at our level bracket. And then you go strength. And then, you know, like I said, I like the agility for that extra crit, you know, with the deep wounds. But if you don't, if you just want to run big damage, you know what I'm saying, and maybe just go for a lot of strength, you could run more so cruelty into unbridled wrath, into imp battle shout. Or if you're the only warrior, they may have you pick up, you know, improved demo shout, booming voice, I guess. I'm not a fan, you know, some people like it. Or improved cleave. Like, it's multiple ways. The talents are a little... You know, you can kind of fluctuate, man, honestly. As long as you have cruelty and improve heroic strike, the build kind of comes together, right? Everything else is kind of your play style. Now, if you are running a warrior tank like we are, I feel like this is really good to pick up. Or a pally tank could get this. And when they get attacked, it's a chance to increase the damage that monster take from everybody in the raid. So that just makes your damage go through the roof. You know what I'm saying? With the Pharaoh giving you Wind Fury, like, you just do crazy damage. So one more time, let me run through it. What you want to do is you want to boom, you want to hit the Blood Rage. You want to go into Raging Blow. You kind of want to let your Rage stack up. You know, hopefully you're getting good Wind Fury procs. Hopefully you're getting Overpower procs. And you get that Rage up. Once you get to 80 Rage and you proc that Consumed by Rage, then you want to make sure you Raging Blow. And then you go into your Quick Strikes. You know, you put a Rend up, but you don't really want to drop below that 70 Rage. I feel like Execute is almost never pressed. So Execute works differently than I know it to work in Classic. If you have 100 Rage, Execute will take 100 Rage and just increase the damage. So if you're just actually trying to do maybe like a big Execute, then yeah, sure. But the way this build works is about maintaining Rage, and Execute will just delete it, right? So I kind of never press it, ever. So I think we went over. You kind of just, you know, never press it. With gear, you know, like I said, this is my setup right here. This trinket is trash. This is just for the little quest chain to grab this chest right here. I did pick up this weapon. This weapon is insane for us. The top end damage is crazy. The hit is crazy. The chance on hit actually procs a lot. So like, this weapon is crazy for us. I haven't got the epic yet, but you know, we'll see how that goes. I got my epic chest here. The hit is good, and the equip effect works good like in packs, because sometimes you do pull. With this build, you will pull aggro. Like, it's just, you just got to make sure your tanks know, like, you will pull aggro whether you're looking at the threat or not. If you're getting good RNG, you will pull aggro. But the hit is big here. I got all stats on it. And I got the weapon damage here. I got these hands. My boy actually gave me these hands. They dropped for him. You know, just a couple little greens. I got my engineering up. I haven't decided if I'm going to do the quest for that helm that gives you like 8 strength yet, or bank on something from the raid, because I do want to get this set right here. If I can get this with at least the helm, I feel like the helm will be huge. That 12 attack power will be huge. So if I can get the helm, that'll replace this. This is just right now just a stamina stat stick for me. Got the elite shoulders. Got them up the auction house for a couple gold. Nice little cape right there. The tiger for the agility strength. I got these from the raid. Strength, stamina, leather. You know, PvP trinket. You'll be surprised. It actually helps when I'm in the raid. And I got a trinket roots. Got this bow here, 5 strength. This seal of worm from the stockades chain. Nice little of the bear ring. You know, my gear is pretty crazy. I think so. Yeah, so that's kind of what we got going on. I have tried a lot of builds. I don't think dual wield is bad, but I think dual wield takes a lot more to bring it online, because we need a lot of hit for that. And right now we kind of you know, scavenging for hit chance, you know. So you can make something work if you have access to the single-minded fury room. I don't have it yet. It's the only one I'm missing, because you got to farm that rep, and that's just such a trash mechanic to me. But it is what it is. I'll get it when I get it. So yeah, man, if y'all like the video, you know what I'm saying, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, if you need help with the raid, if you want a theory craft, or if you just want to kick it, I stream on Twitch, J Rocket TV. Man, go ahead and show some love there. You know what I'm saying? We take all people. We are on the Lone Wolf server, US. The Guild City Boys, we are always accepting new members, man. Everyone is welcome. If you're a new player, experienced player, mediocre player, we don't care. You know what I'm saying? We like to kick it and vibe, have a good time, man. Nobody really stressing anybody out. If y'all like this video, man, please leave some comments, let me know. And if that's the case, I will do a PvP version of this for y'all. The PvP version gets real freaky, I promise y'all. So stay tuned for that if it come out. Other than that, man, have a good day, man. I'm out.